now.
Welcome back to News 12 Now. This morning, we are so glad you're waking up with us on this Thursday summer morning. We're going to talk a little bit about maybe a treat for you and your family. You might want to cook for dinner tonight or maybe even for lunch. And joining us now to tell us all about it is Rosemary Palmer with My Home and Travels. How are you, Rosemary?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
So glad to be back.
We're glad that you're back in the studio.
Yeah.
We are really excited to learn more about this recipe. It looks delicious and pretty easy for families to make.
It is. This is a good summer recipe. This is called a hot chicken salad. Now, it's not like hot Nashville chicken or anything because it's not hot spicy wise.
Yeah.
This has got a lot of the same things in it that your normal chicken salad would. It's got your diced chicken, celery, but you have some almonds in there for crunch and pimento strips. And then the crunchy topping on top is crushed up potato chips.
Sounds
so
so
that's
yummy.
always good. And the good thing about this is my aunt used to make this back when many years ago they did Pops in the Park. This was always her dish to take because you can bake it up earlier in the day and let it cool, and it's great to serve at room temperature, either as a salad like this, maybe serve with a croissant, some of your favorite breads, as a sandwich.
It looks delicious. How much of the protein do you put actually in the dish?
This has, for this 9x13 dish, I have 3 cups of chopped up chicken, 2 cups of celery, so it is a little bit heavy on celery, but that also will add a little bit of the crunch, especially if you cut it up into the big pieces like this.
And then just mix the almonds in?
Mix the almonds in, it's got some mayonnaise, lemon juice, and then you bake it for about, and then crushed up potato chips on top. Bake it about 20-25 minutes. Let it cool. It's great to serve.
Looks delicious. Something also that looks delicious this morning is this dessert. And Rosemary says it's so quick and easy.
It is. This is called a no-churn ice cream, and that means you don't have to have one of the ice cream freezers. It's basically a base of the heavy whipping cream, sweetened condensed milk, and a little bit of vanilla. You mix your whipping cream up, whip it like you normally would, don't add any sugar to it, and then you stir in the sweetened condensed milk and vanilla. Make a layer, and then this is the toffee chocolate. I've got the toffee bits
so good,
here.
folks.
And then this is just, I do have a homemade chocolate syrup recipe, but you can always cheat, you know.
That's taking it to the next level, Rosemary.
Well, use the like Hershey syrup, or
Right.
what I really like to use is a hot fudge sauce because it's that little bit thicker and a little bit richer. But the other day I discovered there's also milk chocolate toffee bits. I didn't know those existed till I was ordering my
They look
groceries. So
delicious,
that's
yeah.
going to be next time. So you have a layer of ice cream, toffee and chocolate, another layer of the ice cream base, toffee and chocolate, freeze it about 4 hours, and then serve it up. And it's, you know, it almost has that homemade ice cream taste to it, but you can tell that it's a little bit sweeter, so if you're on that sweet side, but that little bit of toffee in it adds that crunch. But you could also add other things to it if you're not big on that.
And it scoops out so well. Sometimes if you make these things where they're not churned, they don't. But this turned out really,
that
really
does,
well.
because the secret is you have to freeze it at least 4 hours. This has been freezing overnight, and even setting out in here for about 20 or 30 minutes, it's still holding its shape real good.
The consistency is great.
Yeah.
All right, so if folks would like this recipe, super easy to make at home tonight, how do they get it?
myhomeandtravels.com. Follow me there on Facebook and on Pinterest. All kinds of great summer recipes, food, and a lot of summer drinks. It's great for these 90+ days.
It is, and they're so easy, folks, so easy to make with your family. And this ice cream mixture looks amazing.
And that would be great for kids to make too. They
Absolutely.
could
My
make it.
kids would love this. You could put all kinds of toppings in
You
there.
could. And fruits. You could even add some fresh fruit to it.
That's some good nutrition for it. All right. Rosemary, thanks so much for joining us this morning and giving us these great recipes. We're excited to learn more.
I hope
and you're
everybody will
back.
try. I'm back and I'm live, and it's great to be here.
Well, we're glad you're here as well. All right. If you want some more information, just check out her website, folks. Some great recipes, and there's quick and delicious. All right, stay with us. Chip has much more coming up. He's going to have your sportsman's forecast right after the break after I try this chicken salad and maybe a little scoop of ice cream for breakfast. We'll be right back.